Alan Knuckman of Agora Financial joins us now for the weekly options alert. Excited to hear what you have to say today. Let's start with the market action.
Well, we've seen a breakout here, a breakout after 10 days of sideways. Boom go the bulls after the holiday. Markets are looking good once again.
Absolutely, getting some follow through here. So let's take a look at your previous trades. You've had a lot of trades on that are expiring coming up.
Right, they're the July 20th options. So if you remember a couple weeks back, because we knew the holiday, the markets sometimes stall, we bought more time than we needed. Now that's a great example of Exxon. We took off half our position in Exxon. We've got the July 20th, 77.5 calls. We took out half for a 50% profit. Now Exxon hit 84 yesterday, its highest it's been since February. So we've got the other half position. We'll look to lock in some more gains.
First data.
First data, it's also a July 20th call. It's a $20 call. We put in a target for that. I like to set targets and wait for the markets to pop. So we're getting very close to taking half of the position off for 50% there. We saw new highs for the year in first data yesterday.
And with an eye on the commodities market, you also have Freeport-McMoRan, a trade that you like to play, actually.
Yeah, Freeport's a good trading stock. Now, this is a $16 call, July 20th once again. We bounced back to 18, and the 20 is the target level. So let's see if we can get some follow through. We've got a little bit of time, and there's a gap up above at 19, and markets often fill gaps. If that happens, we'll be in great shape.
PCG is another play that you have on here, and that's an oil and gas company, correct?
Yeah, Pacific Gas, the $40 calls. It's a stock that's been trading between 40 and 45, but it had a lot of insider action. Some smart money was all over it. So if we can break out above 45, where we're at now, we'll be looking at 50. So we've got a little bit of time. Again, the July 20th there.
Taking a look at your WPI trade trigger, your stock is
Apple.
Again.
Apple's been left behind. It's been interesting.
Like this
I
stock.
love Apple, and it's not me, it's the pros and the insiders are all over this. Now, this stock's got stuck here between 185 and 195 for 2 months. So that target's 205 on the upside. Now, it's interesting to see this action here because you're seeing, if you compare it to Facebook over the last month, those tend to move very much the same in price. It's weird, I can't explain it. It's causation or correlation, I don't know which one, but over the last month, Facebook has gone up 7% and Apple is unchanged, actually negative over that last month. So looking at the July 27th calls, the 182.50 calls, so it's got some time for that to develop further, and I think Apple's gonna play some catch up here, and let's remember, we've talked about this before, 197 makes that company worth $1 trillion.
What's your trading floor takeaway?
Trading floor takeaways, 3 things here. Doing it. We've got the Dow now positive on the year. We've got the S&P pushing on 2,800. And tech right now is 10 points away, was 10 points away yesterday from its all-time forever highs.
All right, and also on your list?
Fear not. The VIX, the fear index, has declined. Yesterday it printed 11. We were at 50 on that spike high in February, so it's down 75% from that peak. So there's no fear here, which is very positive for the market.
And finally, season starts.
Season starts. We've been waiting and waiting. Friday is the big day. The banks kicked this off, so this is really the start of earnings season, and they're expecting earnings growth of 20% again for this quarter. So what that means, though, is stocks have been somewhat sideways for the last 6 months. But earnings have been expanding, so that makes stocks that much cheaper. If you look at the price to earnings ratio, we're down here at the 5-year average, so stocks are cheap in relative terms.
Thank you, Alan.
Thank you.
Check out businessfirstam.com to find out where to see our entire show. And don't forget to like, follow, and share Business First AM.